Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mahanti sir. Children, in the last class we discussed how to find the surface area and volume of different solids, namely your cone, your sphere, hemisphere, spherical shell, etc. And prior to that we had discussed how to find the surface area and volume of your cuboid, cube and cylinder. So all these solids you have already read in class 9 how to find the surface area and volume, but still I discussed all the solids once again, and I also discussed what is the formula to calculate the surface area and volume of all these solids. Okay, so today we are going to discuss another important thing, that is how to find the surface area and volume of combination of two solids, two or more than two solids. That means if a solid consists of two or more than two solids, then how to find its surface area and volume? What is that? We are going to discuss it today. Now before that I must say another thing. Children, you know what happens when a solid is melted and converted into another. Suppose one solid will be melted into another. That means suppose you are given a cuboid and it is to be melted. You are given a cuboid. The dimensions are given, the length, breadth, height, it is given. Suppose it is to be melted and it is to be recasted or formed another say sphere. So what will happen? What will happen if a sphere is formed by melting a cuboid? What will happen? What changes will occur? See, when a cuboid is melted, any solid, not only cuboid, when any solid is melted and converted into another solid, okay, so the volume of the new solid, whatever new solid is formed, its volume will be equal to the volume of the solid which is melted. So this thing we have to keep in mind, that the volume of the new solid formed is always equal to the volume of the solid melted. Okay, whatever solid is melted, its volume will be equal to volume of the new solid. Okay, this thing we have to keep in mind, then only we can do problems. Yes, we are going to discuss problems on all these later. Okay, so now let us discuss how to find the surface area and volume of a combination of solid. Okay, in order to explain that, let us take an example. Suppose you are given, consider a solid, suppose iron pillar. Look at the figure. Suppose this is the figure of an iron pillar. You know what is an iron pillar? Suppose this iron pillar, if you look at the figure, this iron pillar consists of two parts. One is cylindrical, the other is conical. That means the cylindrical part of the pillar is being surmounted by a conical part. Okay, there is a cone. Suppose a cone surmounts a cylinder, okay, and this solid is nothing but an iron pillar. Now what is given, you see? Suppose you are given the radius of base of the cone as well as the cylinder. That means both the parts, the cylindrical part and the conical part, they are having the same base radius. That is 8 centimeter. Okay, and what else is given? Suppose you are given, look at, this is the cylindrical part. Now the height of the cylindrical part. Which is the height of the cylindrical part? O dash, this line segment. O dash, or the axis of the cylinder, this is the height of the cylindrical part. Suppose the height of the cylindrical part is given 240 centimeter. And what about the height of the conical part? Look at VO. Here VAB is a cone, A dash B is a cylinder. Now the iron pillar consists of two parts, cylindrical part and this solid which is an iron pillar, it consists of two parts. One is cylindrical part, the other is conical part. The conical part surmounts the what? Cylindrical part. Now the dimension, you see, the base radius of the conical part and cylindrical part is same. It is given say 8 centimeter. Now the height of the cylindrical part, it is given 240 centimeter, and the height of the conical part is also given, suppose 36 centimeter. Now the point is, what is the question? The question is, find the volume of iron used in making this cylindrical pillar or making this solid. Okay, how to find how much volume of iron is used in making this cylindrical pillar? So see, in this solid we found it's a combination of two solids, one is cylinder, the other is cone. Okay, when a solid is in the form of combination of two solids, in order to find the volume, what we have to do? What is the process? The process is, first you find the volume of the cylindrical part, then you find the volume of the conical part. After finding the volume of cylindrical part and the conical part, if you add the two, you will get what is the total volume of the combination. That means how much volume of iron is used in making this iron pillar can be found out by finding the volume of the conical part and the volume of the cylindrical part. Okay, so let us calculate. Okay, in this chapter you will find this type of figure only, combination. You have to draw the figure, you have to show their dimensions as per the question, then you have to use formula. Already I discussed what are the formulae to calculate. Every solid I have discussed, cylinder, cone, everything I have discussed. So you have to use the formula only. If you are asked to find surface area, find area. If you are asked to find the volume, find volume. Okay. So in this question, we have to find how much volume of iron is used in making this cylindrical pillar. Okay. So let us find out. See. Now, there are two parts, you see, how to do this type of question. Children, I hope you understood what is the question. Okay. Let us find how much volume of iron is used in making this, what? Your iron pillar. Now, there are two parts, you see. One is conical part, see. Conical part. What is the base radius? 8 cm, suppose denoted by R1. R1 is given 8 cm. What is the height of the conical part? It is given 36 cm. Let us denote it by H1, 36 cm. Okay. So for conical part, we got the radius and the height. Now we have to find its volume because we want to find how much volume of iron is used in making this iron pillar. Okay. So we have to find the volume of the cylindrical conical part. Okay. Therefore, volume of conical part or conical portion, it will be how much? You know the formula? It is 1 by 3 pi r square r1 square h1. You see, the volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So here r we have taken r1 and h we have taken h2. Okay. So this will be 1 by 3 into pi, no, 22 by 7. What is r1? R1 is 8 square into h1 is 36. Now you calculate. It is 22 by 21 into 64 into 36. Okay. Now, this will be the volume of cubic centimeter. Cubic centimeter. So, this will be the volume of the conical part. Okay. Now, we have to find the volume of the cylindrical part. Let us find out the volume of the cylindrical part. See. Now, the volume of cylindrical part will be. Now cylindrical part. Let us see cylindrical part or cylindrical portion. You see, for cylindrical part or cylindrical portion, what is the base radius? Suppose denoted by R2, it is also 8 cm. And what is the height given? 240. Let us denote it by H2, 240 cm. Now, let us apply the formula to find volume of the cylindrical part. Therefore, volume of cylindrical part, you can say VC. Volume of cylindrical part equal to, what is the formula for volume of cylinder? Solid cylinder means right circular cylinder or solid cylinder. It is pi r square h. So, it is pi r2 square h2. Now pi is 22 by 7 r2. 8 square into what is h2? h2 is 240. Okay. Now let us calculate. Let us calculate it. Now this will be 22 by 7 into 64 into 240. The value of pi is not given. Yes, the value of pi is not given. So that means we have to put 22 by 7. If no other value of pi is given, you have to take 22 by 7. See. So 22 by 7 into 64 into 240. So this will be the volume of the cylindrical part and this is the volume of the conical part. Now we have to find the combined volume, means the total volume of iron used. Now to find the total volume, what is the question? The question is find the total volume of iron used in making this iron pillar. So total volume will be equal to volume of conical part plus volume of cylindrical part. Therefore, combined volume or total volume, see, the total volume of pillar, the iron pillar is how much? Let us calculate. 22 by 7, you see, 22 by 21, this is the volume of the conical part into 64 into 36 plus, you see. Now what is the volume of your iron part, I mean cylindrical part, you see, volume of cylindrical part is 22 by 7 into 64 into 240. Okay. Now we have to simplify this. We have to simplify this in order to find the combined volume or the total volume of the what? Iron pillar. So how to simplify? See, 22 by, you can take common, 22 by 21. 22, you see, we can take 22 into 64 as common. 22 into 64 you take common. If you take 22 into 64 common, what will be left here? It is 36 by 21 plus 240 by 7. You see, if 22 into 36 is taken common, no, 64, 22 into 64, because here 22 into 64 is multiplied, here also 22 into 64 is multiplied, has been multiplied. So we can take 22 into 64 as common, so take common. So if 22 into 64 is taken common, what will be left? 36 by 21, and here it is 240 by 7. Now how to do? 22 into 64, now you do the calculation, take the LCM, 21, it will be 36 plus 21 by 7 is 3, 3, 0, 0, 3, 4, 12, 1, 3, 2 is, you see. So now what is its value? Find out. Let us calculate. So this chapter involves a lot of calculation, surface area and volume. In order to calculate the combined surface area or combined volume, okay, it involves a lot of calculation, use of formula and calculation. If you can draw the figure correctly, if you show the dimensions correctly, if you put the formula correctly, and if you calculate correctly, then you will reach at the destination. I mean, you will get the answer, correct answer. Okay. So this will be equal to, you see, 22 into 64 into, this is how much? 6, 3 plus 2 is 5, your 7. 756 by 21. Okay. Now you do the calculation. You cancel it. 21 3 63, 21 4 is 21 3 63 12. Yes, it will be 6. So 22 into 64 into 36. You multiply these two. You multiply these two. 22 into 64. It will be 1408 into 36. You see. You have to multiply these three, okay? So what you will get? You will get 50688 cubic centimeter. See, this is the final answer. That means this much cubic centimeter of iron will be used. 50,688 cubic centimeter of iron will be used in making this iron pillar. So children, I want to know one thing. In this particular question, what was given? We were given an iron pillar. It was in the form of two solids, namely one cylinder, the other is your cone. The conical part was surmounting the cylindrical part, and the dimensions of both were given. First we draw the what? First we have to draw the figure, then we have to show all the dimensions. After showing the dimensions, as we are asked to find how much volume of iron is used in making this iron pillar, so definitely we have to find the volume of the two parts, that is the conical part and the cylindrical part. You know the formula? Put the formula to find the volume of iron conical part, and then to find the volume of what? Cylindrical part. Then if you add the two, you will get the combined volume, from which you will be able to know how much volume of iron is used in making this iron pillar. Okay. So this is what known as your combination of solids. You see, where if a solid is combined, means if it is a combination of two or more than two solids, in this manner we will find their combined volume or combined surface area. Children, there is nothing else in this chapter. Only this type of question you will get. We are going to discuss more problems later. Okay. Children, I hope you understood how to find the surface area and volume of combination of two or more than two solids. Okay. So in the next class we are going to discuss a very important solid which we have never read. It is known as frustum of cone. What is frustum of cone? We are going to discuss in the next class. Okay. I hope whatever I discussed about finding the surface area and volume of combination of two or more than two solids, you must have understood. If at all it is true, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay. Thank you.